other because of the difference in the resources and then also the environment of the area. This is most of the areas that we are affected Karamoja. And that's maybe also the adolescents during development schools, community, it is really hard compared to those in other areas. This is because of the scarcity of the water and then the agricultural weather conditions. So, as we advocates for the kids program, we ask government to look at activities so that we it is inclusive and then also tell us all those other levels and proceed to assassination. This one, we got the young people parents eat. We after that, you know what the principal says, that it was benefit for the women, as women most always know as right. That is being it really becomes so hard for them to make for that. But then, as we go to the women, we now know what it is, how much it is the women, where the men go there. So, encouragement of property also from us and us in young women, we are knowledgeable about that. To proceed, we are very much of the need. Now that our theme for this year is a reflection of that of 1995. I don't know whether you've been enough, but then, meaning our dialogues, you must at some moment participate in this because in 1985, I believe you were the director of trade. But then, you see now the issues that we are raising, they were all put into
there's always success. We have to teach people about what is the 60-year-old man, 18-year-old man, who has started a story that seriously something that is being done to a party members in Uganda and also in Karamoja. These are just few lessons here that if you move down people to communities, they are stories to them, helpful stories to them. It shows us that you have stand together in order to fight terrorist rights and Karamoja. Because a society that doesn't take care of a child is a big society. As well as a country. Thank you very much. Thank you all our panelists for the great stories you have shared with us. I remain here. Back to the president.
Thank you so much. Before we go through how to give one thing to our panelists, who actually said, set those expectations. One thing.
Thank you so much once again. still stand firm by saying, please, let's rescue people from the real project. Since Black was they lack thank you so much.
My expectations. My first one is I would love to hear from the police and the NBC on why they are increasing rates of trafficking within the park, and then to see what recommendations or what strategies you're looking at this to overcome that. Then also, I would love to get some feedback from the speaker, the sub-count chief, and then all the concerned personnel on our policies that are still pending, more so the education ordinance in Moroto, and then the child safeguarding policy in Accra. Then lastly, I would also love to hear from my co-panelists the extent at which the end-of-life resolution is being implemented within our region. Thank you.
Thank you, members. One of my expectations, and I think it must be ongoing as we now go, to Karamoja, I really expect. We started the journey in 2021. I expect this series program also to be extended to other places where they are not, because this is a very good program. And one another expectation is she leads young girls and women. Please be role model and also try to get other friends of yours such that the team becomes larger and larger. Thank you. For us elders, we are on the process of seeing our norms, our norms, the cultural norms. And we are trying to discard by writing, by the way, we are putting it in writing now. We have been seeing our bad norms as Karamoja, and then also the good ones you can make really and say, this one can go. So we are trying to put them down together from all Karamoja, and then we shall leave it for the next generation to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would also like to say the one or two in terms of expectations. Yeah, being the Vice President of Alliance and also being Karamoja formed an alliance, we appeal to all the stakeholders here to help us in terms of registration since it's not registered. Then I expect other implementing partners, since the shilling is coming to one head, let them see a way for us to link us to other implementing partners. Thank you so much. I think I can come into our main MC.
Thank you so much, Papa. Thank you for the time. Yes, Papa, thank you so much. And again, my moderator, thank you so much. As Papa goes back, get up his seat, I want to appreciate us for the story and so far for the and the opportunity, Papa. Thank you so much. I think to take on from where far and the will not end. So without wasting time, I want to welcome the representative of the national desk right now to come read us the paper. You have you really know the people that are going for the copy. We will come back to our dear visitors, apology for that, but we shall get the copies. Because I know you have issues for us to raise for the truth and they are not very tired. So I will be welcome and the person of the number of this to read the paper before us.
Why
That's the only share. There is another coming habit. This one has a cultural eater, and what they say is that the woman should be in the region. Then, and from the cultural perspective, what are the methods which are the strategies to have in place for learning and the importance to overcome this marriage and pregnancy in the region, also because of the elder that is already not awareness in the region for a period of time. And proceed place the approval of the analysis in different activities, such as the pregnancy in Uganda.
Then, during indicated Moroto, marriage bill, productive management bill, the PWD ordinance for policy, and the environment bill, which are distributed our website of then we go on. I now turn back to our representative from the OPA. Personally, I participated in the office. I submitted our input as girls and young women, and then lately you invited me for a community meeting where I gave shares and I laid down the reports of the answers. And I just remember now, they are ready to take no, that's the young women are taking waiting for all that okay. After this, we come for we wait with the but also what the activities that are going in our communities. Most of those areas that are programs are implemented. And proceed. And I repeated it, but the second level is the other community. That was opposition, where I did but I did it, when you have to how do you know that some of those we have actually the corners, but they are able to do it. And they have facilities. Buildings are there facilities. So, we don't know from our government how we can do what how do you relate such an issue in your other meetings? Then also that stress holds and I am present to let know the legislature through the work advocated for this and make the difference. Because most of the whole facilities have the owners, but they don't have the facilities. And proceed. There is lack of comprehensive sexual education going out of school due to societal norms, misconception in lack of supportive law for comprehensive sexual education. Most parents fear to openly tell their children the facts about their bodies, which has influenced many to get pregnant because they are testing their bodies. Other parents do not have time to talk to their children. Just to trade and then arrange to test our services and information. As we heard from our consultant coordinator, this is being integrated at the East African level. And then, Uganda now in our district. Years ago, our senior woman teachers knowledge about this, and they are approachable. And this one, all of us, girls and young women, have really resisted our communities about the dangers of early pregnancy, child marriage, and those other things that come by. This one is not new, but all of us, our chairperson, you talk to those girls every time, they know about this educational services, they know that it's up, they know the effects of puberty comes out of challenges. They know to handle that situation. So, as we that's not all of my data, but and from other states on how bodies are released, both in Karamoja, Nepal, so that they can apparently go to there. To proceed, high school fees in government schools in Ghana are a major barrier for the restricted families, with over 60% of households living below the poverty line. This financial strain has led to significant school dropouts, especially in adults, with more than 30,000 cases of dropouts linked to affordability issues. As a result, many girls are left idle at home, leading to increased pregnancies and child marriages, with nearly 25% of the girls in Ghana married women. The lack of education opportunities, started weights, poverty, and limits future prospects in a report individual and national government. The high school fees, with the today. And also at the level, more particular in other academic areas. The statistics that they use for taking the education policy were outdated. Research shows that they were made over 20 years back, but then without any initiatives made to be taken in amending the education policy, all we shall still rely on the same statistics as pertaining before. Then also the question asked about parents the community, social and animal communities, female editors, intellectuals in Moroto, especially in Sapa, and then some parents which are said marriage of children, such as education. Mr. Moroto, our dear commission leader. In fact, it is really showing that it is at a very high rate of marriages. No initiatives in program research and management. Then also, in Uganda, young mothers are often made as serious return to school after Christmas due to societal stigma. That was supporting policies and different resources. As a result, many young mothers are not remaining home, facing limited opportunities for education and personal growth. This lack of access to education contributes to high rates of child marriage as young girls unable to continue their studies are often pressured into arrangements. And our dear President CSOs, and then other action areas. The girls who get back most children in the corona period community. Today I'm giving initiatives to have used something related to that. Then how far we love to be our guests and go. Then lastly, climate changes, rural public weather events such as floods and landslides. And drought have caused many girls and young women to leave their homes, drop out of school, become many mothers, making them more valuable to mother-based violence. In Uganda, it is estimated that one disaster strike young women, children, and elder youth are 4 times more likely to be affected than the men. Furthermore, climate change has disrupted livelihoods, leading to food scarcity and economic hardship, which can exacerbate existing gender inequalities and reduce the risk of gender-based violence. The climate change effect. It is Moroto, in Karamoja, Moroto, Japan, every year the harmonic Kampala was celebrated. So we love to hear from our stakeholders how what I like about the climate change, our CSO, our legislation, how we see the Karamoja, I thank everyone for your time. I did something. Thank you.
Asante sana. Yeah, thank you so much, for the joy this for the wonderful speech. Thank you so much, and your team already coming up with such a good paper. And we trust you very well. Yes, now we are going for another session. And at this time, I want to appreciate everyone. I know time is not on our side, but we are going to manage it. And I have the confidence that this paper that has just been read before us, none of us now have copies. And once we have copies, at the appropriate time, we shall have the some of the assets that are generated. So what another question that I want to get my
this, before we came to Karamoja, we have been told that this is the place to go. Yeah. So I believe all the stakeholders in this group have already taken some view, they have taken some money. So please, you have to testify. I think at the end of this event, we shall have statistics to either prove what our members told us, whether the place has group had money. Yeah. So basically today I have a very simple task. Don't challenge because I'm going to be working alongside Matthew. Matthew is going to be my co-moderator. And we're going to get into a panel discussion with the different stakeholders that were invited. Given the fact that we all understand that we are celebrating 16 days of activism, we have had different motions, we have had different things, and I believe along the way we shall have to elaborate more about the cause we have tonight. Before maybe I would like to encourage all participants, please don't just. This is a very crucial moment. You can move behind, get yourself a cup of water. You know, hydrating is really crucial. So, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Dabakula Gloria, a Ghanaian woman advocate from the Shillings Consortium, mentored by Trailblazers Mentoring Foundation, that is TMF. And I'm excited to be here, maybe my co-moderator.
Thank you so much. My name is Matthew Abekson. I am glad to be here. I'm a media practitioner. I'm happy to also have a talk.
Wow, thank you very much. I'm happy that I'm going to be working alongside a senior corporation. So I believe we shall deliver. So right about now, permit me to introduce all call our different panelists to take up the podium. I mean, I'm not going to call them by their names. I'll call them by their titles. Come and assume this first, then we shall proceed with our conversation. Our first panelists will be our representatives from the Ministry of Gender and Labor. Please step up the podium. Then shall have our representative from WOPA, that is Uganda Way. Then shall have our representative from the Uganda Parliamentary Forum. Then I thought in this building we are youth, and when we talk about youth, we give you more energy, you know? Then we shall have our next panelist being the district speaker, Moroto. District speaker, Moroto.
Nowhere, maybe we can continue from here and look for it. We have a number of guiding questions, and we want to get to the organization here. Here we're going to make so actually we also have a session where you can ask the question, if there is something value you, and those people will respond. And we are going to do the discussion, and as we wait for the speaker, I believe all of us are said, you know, policies that are being enacted, we ones are still on the way. What could be the challenge? We're going to tell them all those things, and we'll take a comment to that.
All right, thank you very much. I've been advised that in the absence of our speaker, we could have the DPC step up the podium. Sorry, it could be on a short notice, but we believe as a strong stakeholder in our community, you're always ready to serve, ready to deliver. Thank you very much. So as we all understand that we are celebrating 60 days of activism, we've our international theme or campaign being unity. The reason why we are gathered here is we believe in unity, and we believe with unity we can move miles and have many miles to achieve. As we all understand that gender-based violence is something that is happening on a daily basis. With me here, I have a team of eloquent, insightful, experienced, they are all like here. So they will be telling us, break down our view, and help us understand how best we can show that all the young people in Uganda and all over the world have a sensitive life, enjoy their lives, to make sure that you, my dear brothers, most welcome. It's like So, before we go to the operation, maybe I give you a our previous panel talked about, we had a very exciting panel of young people talking about their different experiences. You know, sometimes there was a thing that I also so much when the lady here, who represents people with disability, when giving us a story, it was very emotional. I didn't get very like by problematic version, and when that idea representing now people, when we have people who are suffering from emotions, people who are dying, we really need to take this moment. Statistics show that every 11 minutes a woman dies due to gender-based violence. And if every 11 minutes a woman dies, or another young man, because of gender-based violence, you can imagine that they have 24 hours. This you might say for man, it's about 1,040. It is about 1,440 minutes. And when we divide those minutes by the rate at which girls and young women or women are dying, you find that each day a number of women die. And this number is 131 women die because of the gender-based violence. So if you're talking about this issue, we come here with a lot of pain, we come here and a critical moment, and I don't think that we would get a solution as a program from the main thing we are having in unity. We have our empowering future through collaborative action and inclusive policies for girls and young women. So with us here, we have different stakeholders who are
I guess some of you may not be able to start the transition of the thing. I'm getting to more see. And some of you got for this as a communication lead.
have people before. Because like people after that, people for youth, women, people with disabilities, and that's how we remain. I think it's about the men. They don't mind about them, but they also have some interventions. So we have the ministry, our role, not in hands, but we guide by talking laws, policies, and guidelines in relation to all those categories of people that are ready. And in most cases, these are the environmental groups of people. They use the children, these are the environmental groups of people. They use the children, women, people with disabilities at the end. So that's the introduction, and I think we have a protocol, the regulations here, and with some guidance, because me and my work have been made easy when I'm learning to represent the issues. So I found these are the issues that we need to respond to, and how far we reached in the level that we have for this kind of issues that have been brought to our attention. So I feel we are here, not the same, we know what the government is doing, and maybe the next one.
Thank you very much, my dear panelists. So as you all understand, that our theme is empowering futures through collaborative action and inclusive policies for girls and young women. The different girls and the different panels will come up with different ideas, different issues, talking about what they're suffering and all these grand policies, if not rights or laws. I'm going to ask my dear panelists in your different dockets, what policies or laws have you tried to implement or are in existence to respond to the increasing rates of gender-based violence in Uganda? Mary,
yeah, to begin with, as I said, we need to set up the funding some of these policies and how they environment. One that I can talk about is the domestic consent, Moroto, prohibition of gender or female in social relations related issues. We have also the emergency for children. Children are both in school and now, in the Ministry of Education, the government policy, they remain after the device can be able to roll back the social services to what they are before. So, those are some of the things that the national very comprehensive. It talks about the outcome. One is the heresy and survival. So all those are within those competencies. We have education and the government, we have child protection, we are talking about to safeguarding, so it's all about the child participation. I saw the way they was explaining this, cannot do anything for me without you cannot change Karamoja without the Karamoja. So this is what I already said. So that's why we are here. I'm excited like this. I don't know how to talk about the talk. I will ask you to talk about the policies that are taken.
Thank you very much. Maybe let me take you to the reasons. Thank you so much. We have that special amendment which has had management with them. We also have the amendment that was other things are working on these are now following and
That's unfortunate that the one support 2016. And to know how to gather something of the content which was in the entire program. However, we started the debate and we are seeking space to have it shaped and designed, because this is the only policy that will help us address issues of child teenage pregnancy through creating awareness and giving knowledge to school-going children about sexuality relationships. And the window we are trying to use is the ruling by the High Court, 2021, the High Court ruled for civil society. So the High Court ruled that the Ministry of Education should redesign and implement the years. So it's the window we are riding on to have this progressive sexuality education policy program policy reintroduced. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe before our DPC forgets, he has a question which was asked by the guards earlier on, that why is child trafficking still so common in the district like Nampa? I have just heard there is an act called Prevention of Trafficking in Persons Act. So the communities, people think when there is an act, your work has been made easy. So what could be challenging? Why is that still ongoing? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Once again, I am Sidney, Superintendent of Police. Our first panelist talked about the policies and the laws which are in place. I would not need to repeat myself on what he echoed, because it basically means on the books that I use when I'm implementing these policies. Straight, I want to go to the earlier on presentation where I had a question. What to continue giving that, or I'll come later? Can I proceed and answer that? Thank you very much. I had a question of why trafficking in persons still continues in Nampa streets. I will not talk much about Nampa because that is not where my area of responsibility extends. But I'll talk in general, give the insights maybe why it happens. First of all, if we look at the act of trafficking in persons, what it entails, we look at the element of recruiting people, the element of transporting people. We look at the element of receiving this person of these people. And later, we look at the element of happening. When another one, the goods, transports, where we receive, and later you have all the key. That is the chain of trafficking. And the purpose, or how these people do it, is either the police of course, other people doing it forcefully, others doing it by the use of deceit or fraud. They don't know anything they do. We get into cities, especially people who are taking it for work. Some of the parents do that. I'm telling you, when you go in, but when you consider the point, people or others are competitive to do that. And later when you release the purpose is for which you are telling one, is forced labor. Two, maybe sexual exploitation, most of those and that's why some of this thing. Then we look at why some of these are open. Me, I look mostly at the level of poverty. That is the class. Somebody looks at where I'm staying, things that I'm working out. Poverty is too much. Maybe I stay with 1 million per day. To some extent, 4 million per day. If somebody comes and convinces you, I have this where you begin, for example, 50,000, 100,000 per week or per month, you really want to take it home. You are taking an agreement was like cities. They didn't the truth, that's why they are telling you once you reach there, you can change. We had professors from AAU. Some people who were students from AAU. Somebody tells you, I was recruited to go as a driver. I don't visit their university. Somebody tells you they recruited me to go as a nurse. I don't visit home when they give you a card. So those are some of the classes that they advanced. Second, so that this publicly, I would say, the level of domestic violence in our homes. The home becomes too hot that you cannot sit. And they say the children, when the father and mother are not at the fighting, of course it affects the children. There's no happiness at the home. So children need to look at where can we find peace. And the street kids all we have children. Very many on the streets. During our parents, we go home where we are drunk. We begin kicking children around our eyes. So children feel not to stay at home, they run away from home. That's why evening hours we find many children on the road there. Then we look at peer pressure. That is also one of the aspects that needs to increase in trafficking. Somebody communicates to you or to these people that in Kampala there's everything that happens. In social media, they send photos. People get to see how this person is doing. So I also feel, why can't I go there and check? So those are some of the things that are the advances as speaking to this topic. I haven't never talked about anything about I have no opinion.
Thank you so much. I find the and I also remember going to the last this conference, and what I found is that one of the focus is strengthening the local capacity of young men and girls. Earlier on, I listened to Mama Lomona speaking. The doctor for war, and she actually leads us to continue. But then the WCC hall, I want to take this to the Ministry of Gender, which has been part of this movement for these 4 years so far and still to the next year. Do we have a hall in this project? Because even when I listen to what you're here, he said the community labs what they are doing. That poverty they are doing. Do we dislike or we continue?
Thank you very much. To us, I think the government is something that has been positive. With this is volunteer. We will not let it go. We will not find any other way of creating another area. So we should not do so. We should not that they are not going to they are giving us ideas which you are already conceived, and we will also spread the ideas here in Karamoja and other areas where they are not going. What are you doing in the where our people in, but it's like all of the disadvantages. They work in some disadvantages, but yesterday when we were like some disadvantages, we got those testimonies. So we found the guys are doing well, and we brought to see the guys what we are doing here. We are going to you are not share with other communities. So that they also learn and do what they are going to do for. Some have started the businesses and they are going to apply skills, and I was telling them on behalf of the back of the ministry came up with there is that we are providing apprenticeship skills for children, and some of them told me they were there. You can imagine me the name. Cooperative, yes, cooperative. And the government is now going to put other programs, maybe to all other training institutes for the young people are done there. Not only the hairstyling, not only tailoring, but also others like accounts, some accounting, these are there. So we are going to benefit Karamoja before. And I think we are also explaining and one of the things that are done, we could not be partners. And when you see the coming years, this is what we need from here. So that are from here. And after I'm handling the OBC, child OBC, NYS management for children. We know the services are very quota. We get the reports from this. So when I go, I get the report, I share with my senior supervisor, and then at the same time, the minister also gets the report. So we know where the services are given. We know some of the accounts that don't have any service. So when you get personals, we know where to take them. And I will get the report from here, and I will share with my supervisor. I will share with the peers, commissioner, and even the minister. We have a very minister for this. So you can even go there and talk to him. We also, and he can redirect some of the personals. Others go to the minister, you have to go to Karamoja. We say, if you don't Karamoja, go to Nabak, go to ABC. I believe we don't believe we go to the government. Thank you very much.
I think before the microphone was out from you, the partner here, maybe someone can or I can ask, because earlier on how was why the project is limited to some counties in the two districts. We would ask, what is the challenge? Is it finance, is it resources? That is really giving this project into other fields of counties. And now that the community is asking you extend. Now I come back to you. As a representative from the Ministry of Gender, I am sure, other than looking at the ministry alone as the body to maybe support the Shik's project, you could be having maybe we have a recommendation for moving on to strengthen activities as they implement the Shik's project.
I think some of that will be answered by the presence of leaders, but most cases is I think so. I am not for them, but I should connect, get the person and go out, so now that they are here, we believe they can do what they can afford. You know, this one what you can. You pick what you can afford. So they cannot spread everywhere. You find they will not get the. So I think, and the good thing when you start in a very small area and you do well, it is easy to get from other areas. So we have an example of why you have done well. And Karamoja will just from the same position. I know that Kinwa in this county, and then the others about that money you can see those who well. So it will be an issue of demand, and then other agencies will be in this. Not that other agencies, other than Kinwa, who are doing this. If you also part of this, you go to the phone, you can story everywhere. Now see Karamoja. Now, I want to tell you, the name has said, they are no longer saying, I don't want them to say, but you know what they used to say. They used to say, I'm not from my house, but now, there is something that was done, and now I come to it. Yeah, they came after from later. They came in Uganda, they were saying, in 50 years to come, people will be running Karamoja. So, I'm not having so yeah, Pastor Ayanda has come here. And they have demonstrated that we can have everything here. And God also said we have God, we have been here. So the backdrop that Karamoja will go more than any other place.
Thank you so much. And unfortunately, the speaker is not around. And I remember in the last year's conference, the same conference that about this question, the push was for local governments, that is Moroto and in Napa, to enact the policies and bylaws, that is on education and alcoholism. When he spoke here this morning, I had him speak of alcoholism being one of the contributing factors to gender-based violence. If he was here, he would maybe respond. Because then he was there, we would be expecting which ordinances are on ground are there from his side. And I can now pass the microphone to Michael. Maybe we will come up later.
Well, thank you very much. Indeed, all the speakers that gave justice for the asking them. The other one that the previous speaker talks about the issue of demand. When we talk about the issue of demand, this directly comes to the advocates we have. So we still have a long way to go. We still need to come together and ensure that our advocacy, no matter what we amplify where I come from, the areas as our way. So we have been there. Let's keep in mind. And now our lectures, we have to show up that demand, so that we are like, if you don't demand it, thank you very much. Now I'm moving to the representatives from Karamoja. He spoke about the different policies you supported, the work you're doing. I'm sure that they can be in the same line with us. But maybe if you tell us what challenges and how best human navigate through, so that as we give this through, we are not to be loved all the people who are crying, so that's right and crying. So maybe you should take some light on what the challenges have been and how the crying and how the technology will position ourselves and ensure that the benefit from the different services is provided.
Thank you so much. And how we try to mitigate this as water. We continue to work with other organizations to ensure that organizations are very fast flow. Through regular shots, they found regular shots or which are made by locality or the implement as the various periods to talk about what they did for both in local and local organizations and organizations. We have opportunity to also ensure that the catalogue are translated into local languages for easy understanding. We work with Uganda, and I make sure we are able to understand what in Canada, during the under the political as many very specific area, most times we expect a little bit of specific man, then it takes 2 or 3 years for the democracy, the parliament. We try to work together with the engage the community, to make them figure the problem. And also when they look at the work, that they are quick at going with the process to go through. Those are some of the key challenges. Other
I was told we were about 70% to the population. And no respect to our representatives in those offices located to us. And having our own, some extent we feel like you have reached that you are let us down. So what are some of the strategies we've done? How best can we go back, and how our representatives they are going to become in line in line ensure that all enjoy equal rights.
For example, had a discussion by the committee, and you say, and we were able to have a discussion where about the 2 billion going to be for video application. So we are sure all that application, the ladies and benefit in quality session and making sure that see when someone is financial power, then the decision comes also the decision comes also that's point number one. Point number we are trying to push for the state of while the Karamoja fund besides the PPL program. So this financial that was already attended, we are building our real facts. We heard this agreement what is the financial the last point we will look at the social balance. We have about 103 registered, which is about 3 or 4% of our balance. It's not big enough, but we're making it sure. And I shall explain that. That's the problem.
Well, thank you very much. Whenever we have a chance to interact with our stakeholders, we really want to appreciate for giving us that platform. Because in those cases, from yesterday's conversation, we have been having a lot of communication that now is ending. So when someone talks about how they try to stand up your board, I believe there is hope that we shall be able to survive as girls and young women. Still, in line with our conversation, Master says the same. You can never dance alone. My dance alone, but I never stage. Like you know you're a good dancer, you have to be the stage. Before we let our partners take their should take up their stage, we will have 4 to 3 questions directed to the different stakeholders that we have here. So that when we go back, don't listen, they didn't give us a chance. Please show the bullets. Let's short and straight as I was saying.
Okay, thank you so much. Our panelists, and for asking feedback for this conference. My first question goes to the minister that like we presented a lot of policies, but why is it that they delay at the Solicitor's office? And who is supposed to follow us? If I go out to strike and still they don't give us their feedback. Then another question goes to actually all of you. Like, what will happen if the police project ends? Because most of you were talking of relying on implementing partners. I was wondering that the project will end next year. Does it mean that we should not have an opportunity to work with new people? Then this goes to the risk of gender representation government. The officers that have the less budget and the issue that we face. Like, my contribution is they should work around increasing the budgets of those officers so that they are also in position to support us at the ground level. Then my other question goes to the worker team. Please, do we have a current young family president on your committee? That is my question. If no, how best can we have our issues presented to you? And how do you get our issues from the grassroots level? Because the last time we
actually they were only women, mature women. So how do they get our issues as girls and young women? Then another question, because the youth council, we don't really know the ground. Because we have youth leaders, but they don't even know how they can move to the youth parliament. So my question is, how are you representing us? Yet you're not also on the ground. Then another thing, I just have a bias on the youth council. Why? We always engage you, but you don't give us feedback. Then another thing, there's something like, oh, the youth council, I want to engage them on the research, but they never say, give us a part. But this is what the despite the fact that I even engage them physically and they were the ones that gave them the content. So how should we work with you people if you're not responding to ours and our messages? Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm directing the question to the speaker, Moroto. I'm not around, but any Moroto that can answer, most preferably the assistant cow. We have been pushing on the education ordinance, and we came to your office that we explained to you our intention on the alliance. And we also told you what we're going to focus on, and that is education and child trafficking. So the question is, what do you say, what initiatives are in place to strengthen the education ordinance to achieve its purpose to the local levels, to reach to the grassroots? And then also, this question goes to Pan also. What do you say about the empowering programs? Since the government focuses always on the household, so what do you say about us? How best can we benefit as an alliance of girls and young women?
Hello, good afternoon to everyone. Thank you so much for the wonderful discussion. Two comments, but maybe others will be giving suggestions on how best we can strategize around the challenges the girls and women have actually highlighted, and also that have come through the panel discussions. First of all, I would like to point to the public streets
they are capable of having but young women involved because after integration is many people, and I think involved this is what they then the other one to the representative of the Ministry of Social and Social Services. You want to this is about the elders. The elders is Moroto, from Karamoja, you will apply them, they were to see. Most of them are most of them don't so people are there. But they actually are elders who are receiving. But most of them, they are participating in most of them are about what is coming about. Thank you.
So my question is, have we as young women have been given an opportunity and several opportunities to have an input in several policies that affect us as adults and young women? But the worst part is, by the way we have for that, because we've given us an opportunity, it means that we invite now our voice. But the worst part is, we've seen that it is not working, in that the policies that have had an input are not implemented. So my question is, how should we do, we as adults and young women, what should we do to ensure that these policies are well implemented to ensure inclusion and equality? Then the next that is, as we went in the field yesterday, we saw and we learned that many girls and young women are getting married at a very tender age, 12 and so on. So, as far as the Constitution of Ghana says, is that the child is any person who is below the age of 18. And if at all the children are getting into marriage, it means that it shall have a generation that is really poor, that cannot stand for its own. So, as the policy implementers, we have policies over marriage, we have policies that govern children. So, as you, the policy implementers, how have you ensured, or how are you trying to do it to see that these girls are not entering marriage now and they are waiting for the right time, then they marry? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Really great discussion issues. Thank you so much to our analysis, and let's keep it very precise.
You asked something National Council. It's a question to the resources. Anyway, how long the national taken back to the ministry and someone the more comfortable aspects about the organization, but still we are part of the partners. How we are presenting to you when we're not wrong. We work just like we want partners. This is the action Tuesday. We launched the State of the Union report, which are the Russia, worldwide research. Find out how we perform or how they so we work donor partners, with some projects. Then also the other relationship council, the structure, the structure of the but you will take the issues there because now
so that means that all the
very much. One was saying, why do you use that the social study on the base is born? For those who are or there are two things, that have been working for the social study on the office. In terms of, what I've been told is that it's very different to find a law existing and come up with the same law as the law level. Because you may find in that law and you look for interventions that apply to your region. So it is a time of research the laws which are very existing. That is one. The second one is that we have put it on the that have is that we have put it on. So you find they have huge number of applications for law amendments. So I find it's now. They are also cities now. So I find the overload, they have a lot. They have a lot of work. So you find how they what the time and the number laws, so what is what is this law that can provoke reasons to handle very like if you are scared, this is the law. What I got is that but this one is there to one of the law which can also from any someone to be managed. So those are things that I say about talking about IED. This has been in child central protection program in West Nile, South Africa. We don't have this here. This is area they have now been looking in other ways of find this area. That's many miss they are looking at that. When they get looking at some now those who are they are now I think the exercise is taking on. You know we have that this is some that's what we do, but we have also we have now in roll and I don't know that but I think so that's what now that's the policy that no one has to be left behind and no whether that is for that. No, what I mean. I agree with that. You can have no right children, you can have no gender-based violence, you can have no and that's one. Now that is that is now is one very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. As you see, we have most of the questions have been answered. Then if you still have questions, you can keep it in the parking lot. Then after the break, we shall come back to talk more. For example, how will answer some of the questions like the functions after we have had the break. Maybe as the community would have a potential for our analysis.
I will wait the ministry has a department that relates to the ministry of Canada. We have one of the cases that are where I have So we can also put them, and they also help us. Because I don't know where this is at 1 hour. There is also the administration, department of services, which already just organization, and they can also be able to direct. And this is you have a man, and when we are organized, they will not know what you want. You have a particular life. You say, I like to work with. So, can also say them, if you are not doing this in your office, they have to come and have a so that the bank minute and all this, and it also help us when people that we visit the community, and then now that we have and